So I noticed that the tariffs on the Canadian forest fire smoke cleared the air right up. I mean, bam! Canada must have paid them tariffs like right away. Holy shit! The 25th Amendment. Somebody up in Washington D.C.'s got to grow a pair of testicles. And of course, you know, you can't have a nuclear weapon. They don't have them. It's all, what do you call it there? Predictive crime or something. They'll have one in the future. So he started bombing them and created this great big war because, well, he doesn't want them to have one in the future, I guess. It's got to be the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. Dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. And a lot of this other goofy stuff that this orange bag of monkey turds does, it just doesn't make any sense at all. And I guess the reason for it is it doesn't make any sense at all. And I don't know, maybe he's trying to build an insanity defense because they're going to get him. Just a matter of time. I mean, all these crimes that he committed with Epstein and all that money laundering, which brings me to the House Financial Services Committee today. They were talking about the self-policing suspicious activity reports from all these crooked banks and financial institutions. Self-reporting the 5 to 7 million SARS turned into the government every year by the crooks. One more time. Self-policing suspicious activity reports filed by the crooks themselves. That's like the Fox's Garden Hen House, isn't it, there? Todd Blanche and Colin McDonald and J.D. Vance and Doggy. So I was watching the Financial Services Committee, you know, Diane Waters subcommittee, financial services. They were talking about all the bitching I've been doing. Everything they were talking about today with this, you know, messed up anti-money laundering stuff. I've been raising absolute ever-loving hell about this crap since 1982, 83. And I mean, I got all kind of witnesses from FBI and Secret Service and judges and courts and millions of witnesses all over the country that got shafted in their mortgages with all the, you know, the fake crap papers, just like the fake crap papers associated with all these SARS, these self-reporting financial criminals. You know, they create these fake SARS, sort of like the fake papers that Jeff Epstein was using to launder how much money? With Bank of America and HSBC and UBS and Barclays and Deutsche and Credit Suisse, Citibank, and Wells Fargo, and I can just go all day long from Taylor Bean Whitaker to the Bushes, you know, Silverado and Lincoln Savings and Loan, and don't forget Don Trump, that damn Western Bank's bunch of hooligan criminals down in Houston that I blew the whistle on to the whistleblowers, you know, that were being ignored by the FBI in Houston. I'm telling you, the victims were just being ignored. And if you have any doubts, just get a hold of the CID director. He's retired now from FBI. The CID director, Christopher Schwecker, he told all the members of the Government Accountability Project that there was whistleblowers on the rooftops, but the law enforcement, the Justice Department and everybody was just ignoring them. They were ignoring all the whistleblowers. I'm not making this stuff up. And then, you know, take some time and listen to the House Financial Services Committee hearings today. I don't know, I guess it's July 21st. They've been having these hearings the last few days in the Congress. Sounds like me up there bitching. It's what I've been bitching about all over the internet. I'm published all over the world, guys. I'm the whistleblower. I am the whistleblower. And if you have any questions, I don't know, get a hold of Kat Wolford and ask her, why did she tell me that Western Banks was the crookedest banks in Houston? Why would Cat Wolford tell me that in a, one-on-one conversation? What was she talking about, Cat Wolford? Why don't you explain it to Catherine Austin Fitz and to Linda Miner and to that jackass Ted Cruz and Ken Paxton? Let's have a discussion about why would Catherine what's her name there? Wolford, Cat Wolford. Why would she tell me that the Western banks were the crookedest banks in the city of Houston? Why would she tell me that? This is back 83, 84, somewhere in there. When I've been investigating this stuff for, let's see, 20 years and 45, 46 years. House Financial Services Committee, and I've written to Diane Waters there. I don't know how many times. How many times, Miss Waters, have I written to you and FinCEN and FBI and Department of Justice? I've been raising ever-loving hell about all this money that got robbed and stolen by Epstein and all of his pals, and the Clintons and all of their pals, and the Bushes and all of their pals, and the Trumps and all of their buddies. Yeah, robbed the living crap out of this country with, Joe Biden's butt tees and Hillary Clinton's pals. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know, the Canadian tariffs, I mean, they work pretty good. There's hardly any smoke in the air at all tonight. Thanks, Don Trump. You're a buffoon, man. I ain't never seen such a crazy buffoon as old Donnie Trump. So, yeah, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Kash Patel, Todd Blanche, Colin McDonald, J.D. Vance. Let's talk about all that bank and savings and loan and mortgage system frauds that I exposed and was ever-loving hell about. And, the Bank Secrecy Act. I've been raising hell about that. And SARS and all the money laundering. Holy shit. Did they launder a ton of money or what? J.D. Vance, Todd Blanche, Colin McDonald, Kash Patel, Pam Bondi, Eric Holder, Loretta Lynch. Hell, I go all the way back to William French Smith, for Christ's sakes, and Mark White, the Attorney General when Ann Richards was the governor of Texas. Their old Ken Paxton. And yeah, I'm written all about in the Houston Post, the Houston Chronicle, and the Conroe Courier, and I was all over television news, exposing hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and eventually thousands of crooked land swindles all over the United States and around the world. This guy right here. You want proof? Go to, I don't care which search engine it is. Type in toxic zombie developments and then type in trillions looted and trillions laundered. And you'll find, a great body of my work raising hell about all this shit. And today, in the U.S. Congress House Financial Services Committee, we're talking all about it and their self-reporting SARS system. It's like getting the drug traffickers to, turn themselves into the DEA. Right? J.D. Vance? Come on, man. Somebody's got to get serious here. I'm going to leave it right there, folks. All the information you need is listed below. And I want my damn whistleblower money. I am owed an enormous whistleblower award from the United States government for exposing all this financial bullshit. You have any questions, get a hold of Gretchen Morganson, Steve Pizzo, Peter Bruton remembers me damn well, old Pete Bruton from the Houston Chronicle, and then get Kathy Gordon. She works at the Buzz in Bel Air and down on the west side of Houston. She works for the Buzz social, I don't know, I guess it's a blog. Ask Kathy Gordon about old Judd Witham. And if anybody can find Lucy Proctor knows damn well, and so doesn't former United States Secret Service agent Rick Williams, I mean, he works at ConocoPhillips Oil up in the Woodlands. Ask Nelda Luce Radabau Blair. Ask old Judge Barb Sadler. Ask Alvin Stahl and Jimmy C. Edwards III, the county judges up there to Conroe. That's for my buddy Mitch Vexler. And Maria Avocado. I think I'm saying that right. Avocado. I think that's the correct pronunciation. So I'm going to leave it right there, folks. Have a wonderful evening, and the information links you need are below. Hasta la vista. God bless, and remember one thing. I want my whistleblower money.